Good morning. Happy Thursday. I hope you are having a good day. My name is Katie Harlan, and I want to talk today about switching MLMs or direct sales companies. So, if you are in an MLM or a direct sales company, just comment below and let me know what one it is, just because I'm curious. I love to know what people are doing. And I hope this can apply to a lot of you. You know, I know a lot of people in the industry, and so I hope this helps a wide group of people. But the reason I'm talking about this today is because in one of the team pages I'm a part of, someone asked for help on knowing how to navigate switching companies or adding another company to their repertoire. And I felt like that was a question that would help more than just this group of people. So that's why I'm sharing my answer publicly today. All right, so first of all, to give you a little bit of background, I've actually been involved in 3 direct sales companies, and I forget the first one because it was so long ago, but I realized the other day I've been involved in 3. I started with Sensi way back in the day because I loved their products. And then I was like, okay, well, I'll sell it to my friends. And then I joined Beachbody, and Beachbody was where I really learned how to become a business person. And I just loved it. It started my fitness journey. It really ignited something within me that I didn't even know I had. So Beachbody is very special to me. But there was a conflict of interest about 2 years ago when I started doing some business coaching. Well, in their view, there's a conflict of interest, and they basically told me, like, you can't do both. And so I left, and I kind of launched my own thing, and that was really great. And has been really, really great. It was actually the best way for me to fail, for me to be like kicked out or whatever. It was perfect for me. But then recently, I guess it's not so recent anymore, I cannot believe it's been a year, I joined another company because it fits so perfectly with what I'm doing now. And it's the activewear brand I'm wearing and that I always wear every single day. It's called Zaya. So I really have a lot of experience with direct sales and network marketing. And if you're in direct sales, you know how special it is. When you're in it, it's unlike anything else. It's a very intimate group of people that are driven and focused and loving and helpful, and it's just really special. And when you get with a company, there is a lot of, you build up a lot of brand loyalty and company loyalty because you're just in it so much. And but for whatever reason, sometimes we fall out of alignment with different companies, right? And that is completely normal and okay because we're people who are growing and changing all the time. So it's kind of hard to think that one company would be enough for us for our whole lives. That happens sometimes, but I think the more common thing is that, we grow and change, and as we go down the path, different things work for us and appeal to us. So sometimes, we can fall out of alignment with what we're doing. So what does that mean? Well, to fall out of alignment with what you're, the company that you're in, it might be that maybe the products have changed and you're not really on board with some of the changes, or the leadership or management or pay structure, or just the structure of the company. Maybe it's changed and you're just not really a big fan. Maybe you've been presented with an opportunity that sort of has opened a whole other set of doors for you. Maybe that's it. Maybe you're just not feeling inspired by what you're doing now. Maybe at first it was like, yes, I cannot wait to tell everybody about this skincare. And, I just love it so much. And then, after a while, you just are not inspired by that. That's okay. It's totally okay to change, to change and grow and have new passions and interests. Maybe, let's see, another way you could fall out of alignment. Maybe, I don't know, you're just not really interested, right? Okay, so again, you're just not inspired by the company, and that's okay. Don't ever feel guilty about that. I've got my notes on my paper, on my lap, you guys, that's why I'm looking down. But don't ever feel guilty about that. I think people feel bad when they kind of change their mind, and I guess I think that, again, we're people that are growing and changing, and your business and your situation grows and changes with you. So that is totally natural and acceptable. Okay, so then the question comes, okay, you're part of a company and you really feel like you're not aligned with it anymore for whatever reason, and you want to make a switch. How do you make a switch? People in this team that I was mentioning were asking the question are concerned mostly about how do I switch without just sounding like I just all of a sudden like have this new passion, and I don't want to seem like I'm just selling, I'm selling this and now I'm selling this and I just want to sell you everything. And so I understand that fear, but I guess I feel that if you are just really honest and open with your network, and you explain why you're moving on, I think that's the best way to go about it. Just explain why you're changing. But here's the thing, if you can do both, I think that's a really nice segue between the two. So some companies allow you to do whatever. They don't have restrictions on you can't do any other MLMs, which I absolutely love. I don't think companies should be restricting you, because I just think that really, I don't know. I don't think that's an abundance mindset, and I really appreciate companies who are like, yeah, you just do you take this opportunity and you do you, which is one reason I really align well with Zaya. But so if you can do both, I recommend doing both. And you just come to your network and you say something like, you guys, I am really excited. I just found XYZ that I just really love, because that's why you're doing it, right? I mean, you wouldn't be looking into something else unless you found a product or an opportunity that was just like amazing. So just share that with your network. Just share it. Just, be vulnerable and open. People will, be happy for you when you're open and honest. You don't just, don't worry about putting on like a front to make everything look perfect. I don't think that resonates with people, and man, that's harder anyway. It's just so much easier to just be open and be yourself. Okay, so if you can do both, I think that's a really great segue. Make sure that and this is for any MLM company or direct sales, just share your love for it. Why are you doing it? Why do you like it? Why is it calling to you? I think that's very important. And then just own it, you guys. Like own the fact that you're interested in this new thing. Own the fact that this is you and this is calling to you and this is what you're doing. I think that's really, really important. So then the question, let's circle back to, what if people, think that I'm just trying to sell you something different? If you can ask yourself the question, am I adding value to people's lives? And the answer is yes, then you're totally fine. If everything you do on social media is selling, and you're not adding value and you don't really want to help people, well, then that's different. But if you truly want to help other people through your company and your story and your products, and you just are genuinely sharing those things with other people, then you have nothing to worry about. Absolutely nothing. When I ask that question, if you feel a little bit icky inside, then maybe you need to look at what you're sharing and see if you can tweak it a little bit. So that looks like, adding value can be a lot of different things. You can add value by adding humor or uplifting people or tips, educating them, sharing things that work for you and that kind of thing. So you should always be adding value to other people's lives other than just posting the things that you're selling, because that's just kind of icky. So I hope that's helpful. I think the main answer behind the question of how do you switch is just like, own it. There are no rules. You don't have to, I don't know, be afraid. You just do you. You know, if in the regular working world you switched jobs, you wouldn't feel the need to like explain to everyone why you know, you would just say, hey, I have a new opportunity. I'm really excited about it. So maybe take that mindset to direct sales. I think we tend to make it harder than it needs to be because we get in our heads a little bit. But you know, you guys, these opportunities were created to help people, including you. So use the opportunities that are there to help you reach your goals, financial, personal, relationship goals, and just own it. Okay? All right. I hope that was helpful. Let me know if you have any questions, and I hope you have a good day. Talk to you soon.